Yeah, welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live, an unusual Friday night episode. Yes. And as you can see, it's just me, and I'm here to rock and roll with y'all and kick it and drop the knowledge the way I can only do it, right? So I will, as always, give a couple of minutes and let some people get in, see what we got here in the chat, and then we will go from there. But in the meantime, while you're waiting, you know what time it is. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept aware anytime we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you enjoy the content as you listen, make sure you give us a like, a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And write it down, put it in your phones, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the podcast and you want to help the show continue to grow, make sure you go ahead, click that join button, join the channel. We're going to have some exclusive content just for you. All right, so LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, three guys that most people have kind of right around there, around the top of their GOAT argument. I don't have Kobe that high. I actually don't have Kobe in my top 5, as great as he was. I don't have LeBron in my top 10, as great as his career has been. And I have Michael Jordan without question, the GOAT. Now, all that said, that debate is constantly raging. And part of that debate is we talk about Klutch, right? One of the things you hear, Skip Bayless, he's been talking about it for pretty much LeBron's entire career, is Klutch gene, right? He likes to talk about Klutch gene. But we talk about, is LeBron clutch? And the question is, not the question, but there's a kind of a mentality or a perception that LeBron James is not clutch. And why is that? Because I think a lot of times early in his career, he wasn't necessarily willing to take those tough late game shots. And a lot of times he would pass it, say he was making the right basketball play, or he would take them and he would miss them, or he wouldn't be willing to attack the rim the way he's capable of because he didn't want to go to the free throw line, right? So all of that is very interesting, and that is perception. But perception is not always reality. And why am I bringing up this whole thing of, is LeBron clutch, right? That's kind of the question there on the thumbnail. The reason I'm bringing that up is because, 2 nights ago, Charlotte was visiting the Lakers in LA, and the game came down to LeBron having an opportunity to take 2 3-pointers, and he had the opportunity to take 2 threes, and he missed them both. And I think those were game-tying shots, right? Those were both game-tying shots, and he missed them both. Lakers end up losing the game. So now it comes back out, that whole business of LeBron is not clutch, or is LeBron clutch, or what have you. And so LeBron's greatest defender in the NBA media and in the mainstream media, Nick Wright, of course, he comes out with the stats because he has to, right? Because he can't stand hearing anyone criticize his boo. Now, that said, he gives some really, I think for a lot of people, some numbers that are kind of startling, because nobody would have expected a lot of these numbers to be what they are, right? And basically, and I'm gonna play some of this for you momentarily. Basically, what these numbers prove is that LeBron is actually one of the best clutch players in history, especially in the playoffs, right? And one thing, you won't expect to hear it from me. However, I must admit that LeBron is one of the best playoff performers in NBA history, especially in Game 7s. He's arguably the best Game 7 playoff performer in NBA history, right? That's really hard to argue, really hard to refute. You'll hear me say a lot of things about LeBron, but there's certain things that are just kind of inarguable, right? And that's one, that he's one of the greatest playoff performers in history. So, young disciple, stats are facts, yes, but stats also can be manipulated a little bit, and context is important. Context is very important, right? And we'll get to that context in a little bit. But Nick Wright, as I mentioned, because he had to, right? he had to defend his boy LeBron. And so let's listen to some of the commentary that Nick Wright had on the argument of whether or not LeBron is clutch, because again, people were questioning it, so he had to jump all over that and defend it. So let's go.
I did this 18 months ago. I looked it up in our archives. I will now do it again with the updated numbers. Thanks to our friends at StatHead and Basketball Reference, the database goes back to 1997.
Interesting enough, coincidence, the database goes back to 1997. So that means you really only have 1 year of peak Michael Jordan, but well, coincidence, we missed out on that. But carrying on.
To now, here are the clutch shooting numbers for LeBron and for all your favorite players. We will go from the max to the min. So the setup is this: shots to tie or take the lead in the playoffs, final minute. LeBron James, 23 of 50, 46%.
Now that right there, you never would have expected, but that's tremendous. Respect due for those numbers. You wouldn't have expected that at all, but that's, he's taken a lot. And as his career's gone on, you have seen that kind of hesitance that he had early on to take those kind of shots. That has pretty much dissipated. So respect due for that. Let's carry on.
That is a better percentage than every player in the database from 97 to now, except for DeMonte's guy, Ray Allen, who was just an absolute killer. So it's not only that LeBron has made the most and taken the most, 46%. You might be like, well, and with 97 to now, that covers Kobe's entire career.
Real quick before we get to the Kobe piece. And so he mentioned, if you notice, Ray Allen. So it's real funny. Ray Allen actually has better clutch time stats than LeBron does. But when I mentioned how Ray Allen saved LeBron's legacy, the LeBron fans always jump on me. Anyway, moving right along.
Kobe was assuredly better than LeBron at these. Again, playoff games, tie, take the lead, final minute. LeBron, 23 of 50, 46%. Kobe Bryant, 12 of 44, 27%. Kevin Durant, 9 of 35, 26%. Steph Curry, 6 of 25, 24%. You want to go to we've heard forever. LeBron just put his head down, get to the basket. Well, he doesn't have the bag. What about threes? LeBron, final minute of playoff games to tie or take the lead. 4 of 11 from 3. Kobe Bean Bryant, 3 of 17. Kevin Durant, 3 of 16. Steph Curry, 3 of 14. Let's go smaller. Final 30 seconds. Playoff games, tie or take the lead. LeBron James, 14 of 35, 40% from the field. Kobe, Mr. Clutch Killer Kobe Bryant. LeBron, 14 of 35, 40%. Kobe, 8 of 31.
All right, quick side note. So these numbers are the numbers, right? Nick Wright is not lying. He's being a little bit disingenuous, and we'll get to that. But these numbers are the numbers. So one thing I wanted to point out, don't you find it so interesting how LeBron fans feel this incessant need to attack Kobe? Like, is it just me, or does anyone else see that? And if that's the case, why do you think that is?
26%. Durant, 6 of 24, 25%. Steph, 4 of 19, 21%. Let's go smaller. Let's go to the stat that we're hearing about LeBron in the regular season as a Laker. Final 5 seconds.
All right, we'll get back to that. Nah, young disciple, not necessarily, because you heard what he said. He didn't just say, Kobe. He's got to throw his little slick stuff in there, right? But, I mean, it's all good. It's not just this particular discussion. It's just on the whole, LeBron fans always feel this need to try and go at Kobe and denigrate Kobe. I noticed that, and it's very interesting. And I'll tell you, to me, it just sounds like they know what time it is, and they have to, they have to do what they have to do because they know what it is. But carrying on.
Tie or take the lead in the playoffs. LeBron, 8 of 20, 40%. Kobe Bryant, 4 of 18, 22%. Kevin Durant, 2 of 11, 18%. Where is Steph on this? I know he's on this somewhere. I can't even find him. Steph maybe he hasn't taken in the final 5 seconds. Oh, there's Steph. 1 of 6, 17%.
All right. So you see, in darn near every case here, LeBron is hands down superior to those other guys in these clutch time situations in the playoffs, right? And hey, I got to give credit for that. That is surprising, right? Didn't expect that. And I think that most people who are, I'd say most people who are fans of LeBron would have expected that. Most people who are not would not have expected that. And I was surprised by how do I want to say this? How dominant he was in terms of all those different situations. So credit due, LeBron. Over time, clearly, you've gotten your confidence up. You believe that you can knock down those shots. You're doing it. So, Laker Nation, there's definitely more to it than that. No. There's a lot of situations at play. But so anyway, yeah. So this was interesting, right? So here's something that I wanted to talk about. We look at Kobe. We look at KD, we look at Steph, all these guys, greater offensive toolkits than LeBron, easily. Every one of them, right? But yet, all of them have these much lower clutch time statistics, right? Okay, cool. LeBron has proven, the numbers have borne it out, that LeBron is better in these situations than Kobe is, than Steph is, than Kevin Durant is. All these guys who are better perimeter players than him. Kobe is a better post player than him, so on and so forth. Okay, cool. Know your favorite hater. It doesn't mean more winning per se, but again, it is surprising because what it does is it attacks the narrative that LeBron isn't clutch and that LeBron doesn't come up big in these moments, right? And y'all know me. I try to be objective. I really do. So I have to give credit where it's due, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So let me do that, right? So I got to give credit where it's due that LeBron has been able to, throughout the course of his career, consistently get better at these situations and to be in the position where he's in, with where he is superior statistically to guys that you, in most cases, would prefer to give the ball to in those situations, right? So we got that. All right. So here's the deal. Here's part of it. Don't respect me too much, young disciple. You might not like this part. So despite the fact that we have all these teams and franchises, they have analytics people that study the stats and study all the numbers and all that, right? You have all of that. But despite all of that, if you watch in these situations, LeBron is almost always in a one-on-one spot, right? He's almost always in a one-on-one. And when it's a situation where they think he's going to shoot it, they back off of him and allow him to shoot it, despite the fact that the numbers say he's more likely to make it than all these other all-time great perimeter players, right? Kind of weird. But it's kind of like once you get something in your mind about somebody, you will continue to perceive it that way. And it almost takes like an act of God for you to change your perception of somebody. It takes something huge, right? So in many of those cases, you will see LeBron in a one-on-one situation. Now, if you go back and you look at Kobe. Kobe's almost never in a one-on-one situation. A lot of times he's double teamed, sometimes triple teamed, and he will, because he has that ridiculous, almost irrational confidence in himself. Exactly. Laker Nation, you took my point, man. No, but in those situations, he has that irrational confidence in himself. He's shooting over double and triple teams in a lot of cases. Now, should Kobe in a lot of those cases have done the LeBron and make the right basketball play, pass it to the guy who's open? Yes, but he believes in himself and he believes in the work that he put in and he believes he's going to make that shot, right? Now, that doesn't absolve him per se of taking bad shots and missing opportunities to win those games. I get it. But that's where I was saying, like, the context has to come into play in terms of now looking at these shots. Like, I'm picturing one in my head. I think it was, Laker Nation will know this one. It was Kobe over Ruben Patterson on the deep three on the inbounds play in the playoffs against the Portland Trailblazers. And I think he hit some amazing, crazy walk-off three over two defenders draped all over him. Laker Nation knows exactly the one I'm talking about. And so, and young disciple, he probably knows it too. I forgot he's a Lakers fan. He probably knows it as well. But the point I'm trying to make here is that those shots for these other guys, Kevin Durant, they're not just going to give him one-on-one. They're going to try to double team him, get the ball out of his hands, or make him take an extremely tough shot. Steph, same thing. Kobe, same thing. All these guys, right? And so I'm not excusing making the bad play. I'm saying that being single teamed versus double and sometimes triple teamed makes it a little easier to make these shots. You still got to make the shots, but I think what's good, Best League? How you doing, fam? So I think that, no, I don't think it's excuses, young disciple. I think it is context, because if we go back and look, like, you can see the difference how LeBron is guarded in these situations versus the way that Kobe is guarded in these situations. Also, because they know that LeBron is such a great passer, when you double team that guy, he's more than likely going to find the open man, and he's going to find him quickly, right? And so it puts you in a position like, is it the best move to double team him or play him straight up, right? So it's a combination of, you don't necessarily respect his jumper, or you don't respect him scoring in that position the way you should, the way the numbers say you should, and you're concerned about him making the correct pass, right? So you got two different things going on there. But yeah, Kobe and the other guys, that's what's happening. Like, these guys are getting double, triple teams. So I think that plays a huge role in the disparity in the percentages of these guys at crunch time. All right. Yeah. Pick your poison. No doubt. And I'm not saying that's always the case. That's what it is sometimes with some people. And with other coaches, it's just like, yo, we will live with LeBron shooting that shot because we still don't believe in it, right? So it's that same thing of, once you have a perception of somebody, it's hard to move off of that perception. So it's that, right? So I think it's those two things. So now let's go to this was discussed on The Odd Couple with Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington. I think it was last night, maybe Thursday night. And so definitely want to I want to play what they had to say, and then we'll get back, put a wrap on it, and then I would love to take your calls on this topic. I think I'm being fair so far, but let's go.
And LeBron had a chance to tie the game twice in the final, final minute or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Final 30 seconds or whatever. And he missed them both. And then all of a sudden, from the two misses came the stat of the year. Kelvin, when you saw the stat, what did you think before I even say what the stat is? What did you think?
You're saying if you would have asked me prior to me ever knowing the stat, I definitely would have thought it was better than that. Okay. By the way, the stat we're talking about is LeBron's run with the Lakers and last game-winning, game-tying shots.
So he's had 30 shots at it, right? Which is a game-tying or go-ahead field goal, 5 seconds left in either the fourth quarter or overtime. So it's a finite, but it's enough sample size. Would you say that's fair?
Oh, yeah, that without a doubt.
That's a big number. Some people are like, oh, well, it's so specific. Okay, 5 seconds.
I mean,
and 30 tries at it. That's a lot of tries since he's been with the Lakers.
It is very specific, but because the number, though, 30 is still a lot.
It's not 3.
So it's not 5 seconds and 5 shots. All right, that wouldn't really move me anyway. Whoever.
So anybody who was under a rock didn't know what the number is. He's 1 for 29.
That's crazy.
Not clutch.
That is crazy.
As far as the Lakers are concerned, and that is a staggering number.
All right. So if y'all didn't hear that, because Rob Parker was busy yelling, 1 for 29. 1 for 29 in those clutch situations with the Lakers. But big caveat, that I was getting to that, young disciple. I got you. That's what I was about to say. Big caveat, that's in the regular season. And what we must be fair and what we must be objective on is to say that, what do I always say when I get on this show? That the postseason is where you make your legend. That's where you make your name, right? And so I'm not going to say regular season doesn't matter, but 1 for 29 in the regular season, that's horrible. But I'll take those postseason numbers we just heard from Nick Wright, right? Because that is where it's most important. So LeBron clearly steps up in those moments when it counts most. I have to be honest. I have to be objective. Like, that, absolutely, young disciple, you're 100% right. The playoffs that's where you make your legend. That is where you get it done. That is where, that is what history remembers, right? Just obviously it's a different sport, but that's kind of the thing we talk about with Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. And I believe he'll get over that hump. But to this point now, that's kind of why he faces all that, all the criticism and all the smoke. But the point is, we can talk all we want. And yeah, 1 for 29 is that's a horrible, horrible stat. However, when it comes to it, in those big moments in the playoffs, like we can't deny, what the numbers are. So if it means I got to be 1 for 29 or even 0 for 30 in those situations in the regular season, I'll take that because history proves that LeBron is more than likely going to get it done in those clutch moments. And I'm no LeBron guy. Y'all know that. But I got to be honest here. Like, it is what it is. I can't argue that. Let's continue to listen to what Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington had to say on The Odd Couple about this. But real quick, before we do that, if you're here and you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. I need that. But no, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button for me, man. It really helps the show grow, and I really appreciate it.
Especially since, for the most part, LeBron can take the ball to the basket almost all the time and get a foul or whatever. He doesn't always have to shoot from the perimeter. I don't care what defense they got on you. He can just drive past, still go past people for a basket late in the game. And so obviously the thought was, is LeBron clutch or not? And what do you think? Now, your thought before this was he's clutch.
Yeah, well, because I would have
questioned it a little bit.
Yeah, well, the question for me or the context would have to be: are we saying in a purple and gold jersey or the duration of his career?
No, we're talking about
because for me, LeBron,
they got a championship.
Yeah,
and he's had a number of chances here in LA, and it's been an uneven. Would you admit it's an uneven Lakers run? Because they didn't make the playoffs a couple times. They got the play-in. They've been knocked out early. Went to the Western Conference Finals.
It's been a mixed bag of nuts, but overall, I think even he would agree it's been disappointing.
Right, not nearly.
I got to be fair here, man. I like Rob a lot, and I often agree with what he says. This isn't fair, right? This is not fair for him to say LeBron is not clutch. Like, at the end of the day, fan, no fan, whatever it is, man, what we got from Nick Wright, it is what it is, and that demonstrates that LeBron is one of the best clutch players of all time. Would I take him over Michael Jordan if I needed a shot? No. Would I take him over Ray Allen if I needed a shot? No. Would I take him over Reggie Miller if I needed a shot? Probably not. Would I take him over Bird? Probably not. But just about anybody else. Oh, and let me say this. If you're single covering, I'm not taking him over Kobe, right? If single covered, because I just think that Kobe has way too much skill in his offensive toolkit. He can go way more places. I think he's got a tighter handle. He's got better footwork. He can get to his spots better, raise up, knock down shots. He can get, better post players, so on and so forth. But I mean, that's in an ideal situation, right? Again, how often do we see Kobe single covered in those situations? So, but yeah, at the end of the day, man, the numbers are the numbers, and LeBron has done what he's done. Would I take it? Oh man. If it's just a shot, like a single shot, no, I'm taking Ori in that situation. Big Shot Bob has done it time again, but I don't like the idea of comparing a role player, no matter how good that role player is, to a superstar and an easy first ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing that. But let's go ahead and continue to listen.
Got the ultimate thing, which was a ring. So he's forever.
But he got Anthony Davis,
but that's where you would want more. If I told you I had Anthony Davis in his prime, that's the other key component to this. LeBron still in the twilight, but still prime-ish the first few years, right? You know what I mean? Because obviously at this point, 40, I don't expect him to be what he used to be. But I got prime AD, I got prime LeBron, and some pieces here or there. I would think that'd be enough that we got to the finals again, even if we lost. But we got to the finals again, at least one more time. So I would have expected that. But as far as the clutch factor, so here's the thing with LeBron. I think overall he has been clutch in his career, and the numbers go that way as well.
Agreed.
Because when you look up the numbers, really only it's Jordan, he and Kobe when it comes to clutch shots in the duration of their career, and even game winners. Michael Jordan has the most at 9 when you're talking about actual buzzer beaters and game winners.
Which is not surprising.
Here's Mike. Let's look at the stats. Michael Jordan has the most game-winning shots in NBA history at 28. He has 9 actual game buzzer beaters. Kobe is second with 8 when it comes to literally in the game is over.
I think that stat right there is probably why a lot of people think how they think about Kobe, right? He's second in the league. Michael Jordan obviously had 9 and Kobe had 8 in terms of literal buzzer beaters. And then LeBron is third, and oddly enough, tied with Paul Pierce. I like that, the truth. Here's a quick question, though. Do we take into account when we look at what LeBron is doing, how long he's played, that's just a thought. But let's carry on.
LeBron is second with 17 game-winning shots, and he's tied for third with Paul Pierce for 7 actual buzzer beaters.
How many? 7?
7 actual buzzer
but
beaters.
See, here's the other thing too, and this is where LeBron gets hurt. The longer he plays, the worse those numbers. Because if you look at that, you say Michael had 9 buzzer beaters in 13 years.
Yeah, was it 14, 14? Yeah. The only counter to that would be the other 2 guys on that list. So if you took the 4 guys, 3 of the 4 played a long time. Paul Pierce, Kobe Bryant, LeBron. Jordan is the anomaly. Here's my to put a button on LeBron and Klutch for me. LeBron James is Klutch. There are people I would place above him. Michael Jordan obviously being one. Reggie Miller for me, if you're saying, hey, last second shot, Reggie Miller, Larry Bird. There's a handful of guys.
Right. So I agree with a lot of what Kelvin Washington is saying there. But yeah, so I think this was a pretty interesting discussion. But this is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to put a pin in my commentary here, and then I'm going to open up the phone lines to you guys. At the end of the day, I didn't expect LeBron to be so high up on those numbers for playoff clutch shots. And I got to say, I am impressed, and I have to be honest, like, I'm surprised at how clutch he is by the definition of the metric. I really am. And so I got to give credit where it's due. Again, there is some context there, and I explained some of that context, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, got to give credit where it's due. I'm going to open up the phone lines now, 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. I would love to hear from you guys and give me your thoughts on this, man. What you got? Yeah, he did. He did. Your favorite hater. He did miss 2 shots before Ray Allen saved him. But the only thing I'll say about that, I want to say like he got busy that whole 4th quarter in that game. So, it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and start taking these calls. Laker Nation, what's good, brother?
Well, I'm always the first one calling.
I don't know, man. I appreciate it, though. What you got?
I appreciate you not bashing my Lakers.
Why would I bash your Lakers? I told you, man. Look.
You do it every show.
Man, go ahead, man.
You do it. You do it every show.
I don't know what you're talking about, but let's go ahead. What you got?
Okay. I like those are good numbers. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But what does everybody love when they defend LeBron? What they always use that word, that C word.
What is that?
Context.
Yes.
Okay. What is LeBron supposedly known for? What is the number one thing they say that he is?
What, he makes the right play. He's smart
Pass
basketball
first player, right?
Oh yeah.
So what do you think the opposing coach is telling his defenders?
Oh, play the pass.
Play the pass.
Force him to take it. That's true.
So if you're a top 10 player
mm-hmm.
in a clutch situation, and you consistently on one-on-one coverage, and you're 6'8", 270 pounds, what do you think the outcome is going to be majority of the time?
Yeah, but the only thing I'll say, my pushback would be that, especially more recently, he's taking a lot of deep jumpers and threes. So it's not like he's just in those situations like he's straight attacking the rim. So I can't even necessarily go with that.
My point exactly. He's getting downhill. He's getting to the rim. He's that tall. Your percentage is going to be high. Number one, and number two, I admit his mid-range game and the 3-point game has gotten better.
Correct.
So just the fact that you even take some shots, you gotta have that dog in.
Yeah.
So even take those shots, you gotta have the dog in.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So I'll give you that. But what I'm getting at is, so what Nick Wright is doing is he's trying to push the narrative that LeBron is better at clutch situations than all those guys who are known for being clutch finishers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's trying to push.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the only way he can do it is through the stats.
Right.
That's the only way he can push that narrative across to people is because of the stats. And that's and the ones that's going to jump for joy on that's like, yeah, the Bron fans. They're like, oh, yeah, see what I'm talking about? Yeah, bro. They over here always talking about Bron ain't this, Bron ain't that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, his numbers are better than Kobe. His numbers better than all your favorite players.
Right.
But you can't deny the numbers are there.
No, you cannot.
But who is one more? Those other guys.
Mm-hmm. Excuse
You
me.
pull up the tape. Because eye test matters, right?
Yeah.
Not just that.
It matters to me. I don't know if it matters to everybody else.
Matters. You pull up the stat. What happens when you play Kobe 1-on-1? You see the highlights.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He had zero coverage. Can't remember. I think that was the Phoenix game. Phoenix in the playoffs when they were the favorites.
Yeah.
I believe it was like game two of that series. We came back from being down 20 plus when you got that wide open three in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
What'd he do? He laced that shit.
Yep.
When final against Indiana, when Shaq fouled out,
No doubt. Took over.
1-on-1 coverage
Mm-hmm.
with Reggie Miller.
Mm-hmm.
What'd he do? 8 straight points down. 8
Easy.
straight points down the clutch.
Yep. Yes, he did.
See, we in a tougher conference.
Mm-hmm.
You're comparing them to a dude that the number 1 seed and the 8 seeds are separated by 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
And they all 50 plus winning teams.
Right.
You're going through gauntlet every series.
Mm-hmm.
When they know, only reason I'm defending, I always got to feel like I got to defend Kobe because they always like to try to trash this man because he's not here to defend himself.
I don't.
I
think
if he was still here, all this Kobe talk would not be happening.
No, I got to disagree because the LeBron fans, they've been on attack mode with Kobe for years, and I know why that is. But it is what it is.
No, it went in overload after 2020.
Mm.
It went overload after 2020. When he was here, it wasn't like this.
Okay.
Because he wasn't here to defend himself.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I like about Kobe is he don't bash other players. He speaks basketball. The guy on such an intelligent level that he kills what you're trying to say in a logical way, and he has the footage and everything to back it up.
Mm.
So it wouldn't be this bad if he was still here. Which, like you said earlier, I don't understand what the love is on attacking Kobe. Is it because he's in a Laker uniform? I don't know. But if it wasn't all this negativity towards other great players, nobody would have nothing bad to say about him. When I'm talking about Bron. Wouldn't nobody have nothing bad to say about them. And it's not Bron personally. It's not even Bron himself trashing other players. It's a fan.
Right.
Like if you there's only a few. I respect you if you can come. You sit down and have a logical conversation about why you love LeBron. Then that's fine. That's fine. But to literally, trash another player is insane. But even going back to Steph, like all these guys rose in the playoffs. Even with Steph, you're not leaving him wide open in clutch situation.
No, you're not. But he is far from the most reliable clutch shooter. For being such a great shooter, it's odd how much difficulty he has in those situations. Now, yeah, is he double teamed often? Yeah, but still, like he makes those shots, double
No,
teamed or
you're
not.
not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me tell you from on a defender on a coach's standpoint.
Okay.
When I'm going up against another guy that I know is a shooter,
Mm-hmm.
or that I know is their best player, I'm getting my best defender. I'm like, you're getting up in his jersey, and you made it hard for him to catch the ball.
Right. Deny
and then
him.
two,
That's right.
I'm telling my wing defenders
Mm-hmm.
to stay up
Mm-hmm.
and attack them dry. Force
Right.
them to take the toughest shot possible.
Yes.
And then we'll live with the result.
That's right.
That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling my defense.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm going up against a player that I know that can come through in these situations. See, it's all about the strategy at those times. It's all about the strategy.
Right.
So
Right.
if you're going up against when you're going up against a guy like LeBron, you're playing the pass first.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, if you jump on a double team, somebody is going to be wide open in the corner. You jump up and double team him, you know somebody's going to be wide open in the corner.
Yeah.
Because what they're telling his shooters, he gets double teamed, you flash out in the corner.
Right.
Fine.
Be ready. Exactly.
And you have your hands ready. You knock down that corner three.
That's right. No doubt. No doubt.
That's what's telling about them. And if not, you play him one-on-one, then yes, he's gonna take that shot.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
And
No
he's
doubt.
gonna hit it 46, 47, 48. Great player's gonna hit that shit 47, 48% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? It's like 2016 when he was when KD was with Golden State, when he was getting one-on-one coverage all season and all playoffs.
He was straight chilling.
His field goal percentage was the highest in his career.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. He was chilling. It was the perfect situation for him.
So so context on the defense matters.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, man, I'm sick of this 16-6 argument. You know, they love to bring up this bullshit about the 16-6. Like y'all say, when it comes, I'm gonna use the same excuse y'all make when it comes to rings. That was the team. Young disciple, you pull up the stats when Kobe and LeBron were matched up together.
Yeah, Kobe had the
LeBron
advantage.
was shooting 27% from the field, and Kobe was shooting 56.
Yeah, he was struggling. Yeah,
overall,
I've seen those numbers.
Overall, in all their matchups, when they're mentioned head to head.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all want to use, since y'all use that rings or a team sport manner, and because Kobe has more, the 16-6 was not one-on-one head-to-head. It was a team.
There you go.
Pick your poison.
Right.
I can debate you all day.
All right, brother. You got anything else, man?
But well, yeah, I got one more thing.
Yeah,
that I'm going to say. I know I see it wasn't the topic, but I'm pissed off about it. I gotta give you your props, and it pains me that I have to say this because you were Celtic.
Mm-hmm.
But you called it.
Oh yeah.
You said they're gonna have Luka out there playing as a spot up shooter.
Yeah, but
that's exactly what happened in that Charlotte game.
So my thing is this: I'm not even bringing up any of that yet. It's just way too soon. I want to at least let the regular season finish out, and then we'll see what happens going forward. It's too soon to take a victory lap. Way too soon. But yeah, I definitely had doubts.
Man, I thought that I was like, fuck. And I was like, fuck. This Celtic called it that they was gonna do that to him, and he shot his worst percentage I've ever seen him shot. I think he shot 27% that game.
Yeah, he's struggling. He's struggling
But
since he got there.
But they're making an excuse saying that he was hurt. He should have been out there. You know, his calf is bad and all that. Man, miss me with all that.
Well,
you put
look,
him
man,
out there.
give it a little
you
time.
put him out there. You perform.
Look, as much as I hate to say it to a Laker, give him a little time. We'll see. That's all I can say.
True Laker fans don't get.
But you have to.
That's what we don't give time.
Nah,
we expect championships every season.
No. I understand that, but you have to with two guys like this. You put them on the same team. Nah, you have to give that time to work itself out. There's no way,
man. If that's his, man, I'm telling you, Bruce. If that's his strategy going forward, and have Luka play all ball, this season is going to be a fucking disaster.
Well, we'll find out. But yo, let me let you go. Let me open this line back up, see if we get a couple more calls before we get up out of here for the night, man.
You're always kicking me off the phone, man. You don't do that to nobody else.
Stop. That's not true. I'd be getting lit up for that, man.
It's all good, bro. I ain't gonna mention names, but you don't pick those. There's certain people that be on here all day.
That's a lie.
Shit to you, and you don't kick them off.
That's a lie, man. But we'll talk though.
I'm actually giving you props because you saw something.
Look, I got a call right now. That's what I'm saying. Let me go ahead and take this, man. But we'll talk. Man. All right, brother. Thanks for the call.
No problem.
Edward, what's going on, man?
Brucey, what's going on, man?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
All right, what you got?
Was this Asian men problem? I'm just playing, man. Now, crack the door and warm your.
There you go. Now you're learning.
Hey, yo, man. I told you. Warner is in my playlist, but RP to the mom.
Yeah,
but
man.
Anyway, I want to speak on the topic. Basically, the one I forgot. I saw that the NBA versus the NHL mindset. I mean, it's okay. I can understand that where he's coming from. I mean, at the same time, though, he's being biased of his sport, and that the physicality, of course, the physicality is matter. But the part about when he said that, I mean, like the MJ and the Jordan and Kobe, like, okay. That's who you think. I get it, man. But like, don't try to knock down this era of players, though. Like saying that they soft and everything like that. Okay, that's come on, Bruce, man. You even got KG even timing in. That's your boss, and he played for the Celtics. I mean, come on.
What you want me to say, man? What you want me to say? I agree with most of what the dude said, but I also do agree with you that there is clearly some bias there. And I do feel like there's probably some jealousy there, based on, again, these guys are making all this money, getting all this celebrity for doing less, So I get all that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that there wasn't truth in what he said. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so, yeah, okay, that's true. But at the same time, though, it's like NHL, it's like, come on, American players, especially, particular African American players playing that sport. I mean, you have like a handful, but some of them probably is from Canada, not American. And you can make that same argument for MLB. It used to be an American sport, but now it's more of a Dominican sport. Even though it plays a part of the finances with the sport being very expensive.
Yeah.
And so that part right there was really what I had wanted to talk about. But then this last one about the LeBron Klutch situation, I'm loving the show. I agree with almost everything you said. It must be raining cats and frogs outside.
Really?
Hey. Yeah, really.
So you trying to say I can't be objective? I can't be rational? Man, this is what we do here, man.
Hey man, hey, check the deposit at 24 hours, man.
Nah, man, I'm not on the take. I am not on the take.
Hey man, I just wanted to call and just say that man loving the show, man. Everybody
I appreciate that, brother.
Get that like and subscribe button, man. Check my boy Brucey out, man.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate the call.
All right, boy, water.
All right, brother. My man, Edward always here to support, man. I really appreciate that, man. Matter of fact, I appreciate all y'all, man. Seriously, it's after midnight. Y'all listen to me yap for 2.5 hours. I really appreciate this. Oh, here we go. Bruce, what's going on, my brother?
Hey, man, I'm so proud of you, man. Giving LeBron his flowers tonight, huh?
No, it's not about giving flowers. Like, it was what it was, and I try really hard to be objective. But go ahead.
Big shot LeBron, huh? The numbers don't lie, do they?
Let's not push it.
Hey, those other guys were shooting like shit, huh?
Oh, man. I'm not. No, I already told you there's some context there. But at the end of the day, man, he's done his thing. But go ahead.
Hey, man, I didn't know all that. Nick Wright just bust my bubble. I didn't know he let in all that. I mean, great thing to know.
Yeah.
Hey, shit. Remember that floater against the Pacers in 2017?
Yeah.
When he was playing the one hand floater?
I remember the other one he hit against Orlando. Was that in 2008, I think? Was that Orlando or Washington he hit that big?
In Indiana against Paul George in the Eastern Conference Finals? For that, the layup, buzzer beater layup, the block, the big block against Golden State. I mean, he's coming up clutch now.
Okay.
Hey, man, I'm just proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, man, for pointing that out, man. You're growing a little bit. You're growing.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate hearing that.
I mean, you know. Hey, if you're LeBron, play.
What happened?
Game to 10. You think you get 3 on LeBron?
Nah, man, not at all. Not at all. That dude is a world-class athlete, man, and I am not. I wouldn't get nothing. If I got anything, it would be pure luck, honestly.
So you're trying to basically what you're saying, Nick Wright, a LeBron guy, huh?
Oh, we know he's a LeBron guy. I mean, he made that clear, but you know, at the end of whether he's a LeBron guy or not, what he said was what it is. So like, I'm not going to sit here and try to argue that. Like I said, I applied a little bit of context to the other guys, but still, I mean, LeBron did what he's done. So.
Okay. Now the Lakers play Denver tomorrow, national television. That's FC.
Okay.
I'm going to say this real quick. I hope, man, LeBron got to swallow his pride. Let Luka run that team.
I don't know if he can. Honestly, I don't.
You don't think his pride ain't going to allow him?
I don't think so, man. I really don't. And it's not just think about when you've done something a certain way. What's LeBron 40? And he said he started like officially playing ball at like 11. So for the last 29 years of your life, right? Almost 30 years, you've been doing it this way. I don't think he can change now, man. I don't.
Don't think he can change, bro?
No. I mean, it's the muscle memory is just there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he can.
How about that 40 for 40 last night, huh? How about that, brother?
What about it?
He scored 40 at 40.
Okay.
He's still busting ass at 40, bro.
Okay.
You don't get his flowers for that, huh?
I mean, I don't know. Look, man. Look.
He look youthful. Let me say this about the Lakers. They ain't gonna go nowhere this year. They ain't got no inside presence. Once they hit those clubs in the West, ain't nothing happening.
Yeah, them not having that is definitely painful. But I don't know what they're gonna do.
That matchups, if somebody knock off, let me say this before I get off.
Yeah.
If somebody knock off Denver before they get to them, they might got a chance. I got them chances anybody else.
Absolutely.
You know, tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? Fair game for the Lakers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man, great show tonight. Sound like you're getting tired, man.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Well, I am getting a little tired, but I'm good though.
I had to duck off, man. I'm at this family event. Let me call my man. So the fight,
I appreciate it. Say again?
See him? Shakur fight some guy that they picked because somebody got poisoned or something.
Skull. I think it's Skull. He dropped out, man. Food poisoning or something like that. But I don't know, man. Food poisoning only lasts a day or two, man. Get that through your system. Get some laxatives, and you'll be ready to go.
Yeah, I think he got scared, but We're going to see how great Shakur is. Let's see if we can stop this guy because he hasn't stopped nobody in a while.
That's right.
He talk about Tank scared of him and
that's not smart. Don't do that. That's not smart.
Yeah, man, and it's crazy. The ball got his foot cut off. Right? That's weird.
That was a real thing? I thought that was a joke.
No, he got his foot cut off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All the same day, and Wemby got a damn blood clot. So
yeah.
Coming down the pipe, and I just can't wait to see how everything turns out. And I'm surprised that you finally, goddamn, I'm proud of you, Bruce. Damn, you say nothing about LeBron on this last topic. God damn it.
I'm objective, man. What you want me to do? I'm objective.
That should be your first merch. I'm objective.
I know, right?
You got to release those shirts, man. And dad hats. You got to do dad hats and T-shirts. I'm objective.
Man, look, we get to 10,000 subs, and I'm gonna do that. Yo, let me take this call, man. Young Disciple on the line, man.
I'm gonna get up with you. All right, go ahead.
All right, brother. Thank you, man.
All right.
Young Disciple, what's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
Maintaining. How you doing?
Man, you giving too much context, man. There ain't no context, bro. You tripping.
Okay.
Be specific. Tell me like what shots, like out of those little clutch shots that I was talking about. What shots out of those where Kobe was getting triple teamed and bro, all y'all be like, bro, it ain't no reason for all that. Bro, when you go to MJ shots and bro, clutch is clutch, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If I can do more things than you in the clutch, that's your bad. That's your bad, bro. Because y'all saying that coaches. So what y'all saying that coaches is telling they team to triple team Kobe when he get the ball?
My bad. I'm sorry. I was looking up that shot versus the Blazers. The Kobe shot versus the Blazers. But yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
bro. Bro, that shot was 1-on-1. There was no triple coverage, bro. Ruben Patterson was all up in them, bro. There was no triple coverage, bro. That was 1-on-1.
No, I'm pretty sure I said it was. I think it was double. Let's see. But
bro,
regardless,
who gonna double you at the? I'm saying you saying somebody doubled them at the 3-point line.
Okay, nah, that one was 1-on-1. That one was 1-on-1.
Bro,
yeah.
I know the shot. I know the shot you're talking about.
Okay, no, but I have seen. Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
He pump faked like 3 times before he went up. I know the shot you're talking about, bro. So that's more narratives, bro. Like you got to get like facts, like and go through stuff, bro, so you can know exactly what you're talking about, bro.
No. I got that one wrong, but I have seen him. I've seen him hit the clutch shots against the Blazers getting doubled, but I had that one wrong. But you're right though.
What clutch shot you talking about? Like, tell me what clutch shot against the Blazers win?
Let me research it because I'm telling you, I have
that's
seen
what
that.
I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go back and find it for you.
And y'all sit here and speak like, come on, bro. Like, let's be honest. Go specific. Don't just give narratives, bro. Saying Kobe was triple teamed and that's the reason why he missed. Well, nigga, pass the fucking ball. Like that's a low IQ play. But y'all don't give it the right narrative or like around it. Y'all try to you say that you sit up here and say that Kobe believed that he'll hit the shot. Hey, duh. Who in a situation like that gonna think they not gonna hit the shot? It ain't about your beliefs, bro. It's about high IQ basketball, bro.
Well,
and in those moments,
sorry, go ahead.
And in those moments, bro, I'm saying the moments that we speaking about, bro. Those are not high IQ plays. Like the basketball isn't made. I'm saying, bro, basketball isn't made for it's certain plays, bro. It's certain plays you're supposed to run. It's certain things you're supposed to do if the defense reacts a certain way. Like you gotta call it what it is, bro. Like and stop with the he believes that he'll hit the shot. So
okay.
what?
Okay, so my bad. So a specific one. I'm just watching. Right now, I'm listening to, but 2000 Western Conference Semis Game 2, Kobe just hit the buzzer beater over a double team against Phoenix. So
2000?
Yeah.
2000?
Yeah, the year 2000 Western Conference Semis Game 2, he just hit the game-winning shot over a double team against Phoenix. Yeah. So what? Yeah,
bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. Listen, my nigga, because you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying you're saying it like I'm saying he's never hit a game winning shot over a triple two. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying the way you're stating it is that like that's a reason why he missed shots, or that's a reason. No, bro. And all the shots that you're talking about, because the stats are still what the stats are. Is what I'm saying. So I'm saying, hey, we go not. Now, how long will we be here if we went through all the LeBron shots?
What I'm saying, I'm not trying to take away from what LeBron did. If you heard, I gave LeBron his props for doing what he's done. No, I'm not.
But you are, bro.
No,
the context that you gave, bro. Low key, what you're doing is excusing them for having a piss poor clutch stats, and you're saying that LeBron stats look so good because he's being single covered. Like, come on, man. That's what you're doing right now, bro.
Wait. So the situation defensively has nothing to do with the outcome, right? That's what we're saying? Because if that's what we're saying, we just gonna agree to disagree.
What do you mean? Well, like what are you saying? Like I'm not getting what you're saying. Like I'm not understanding. So like, are you saying that excuses nigga what that bro? Like that's not how it goes, bro.
I'm not excusing, but I'm saying it plays a role. Let me ask you this: keeping it simple, right? Keeping it simple. You notice you've been around the show for a while, so I always talk about degree of difficulty. So keeping it simple, if you're shooting over one person and I'm shooting over two, who's got the better likelihood of making that shot?
Man, bro, those same probabilities that you're using right there, use them, nigga. Use them. I'm saying apply that to the logic and the IQ of the nigga who's taking the shot. Is what I'm saying.
All right.
Like you use that same probability. You smart. So what's the probability? I'm saying let's look at it from the shooter's point of view. What's the probability of you making that shot? Like you have to, you got to give the same cut. It's crazy how you weighing that. The same way that the same way that you can say what you're saying, and you can see that you're saying higher degree of difficulty.
Right.
Okay then. So why doesn't Kobe know that, bro?
Oh, he knows that, but of course he knows that, but that doesn't mean he's not one of the best tough shot makers in history, which we know he is. And so being that, it's like, okay.
I'm saying you saying that, bro. Like there's no stat for tough shot making, bro.
No. But we've all been, I know you watch ball heavy because I've talked to you many times. So I know that you know what you see, right? And so you know what I'm talking about when I talk about tough shot making, right? So I know
bro.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying.
I'm saying.
But I'm saying to me, I'm saying to me, I don't give credit to that, bro.
Okay.
Because you don't, especially when you don't have to take those type of shots. Is what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I would agree with what you're saying. Yes, he is the best tough shot maker. But I'm gonna also say I'm gonna also say that let's like with a grain of salt, bro, because he doesn't have to take those type of shots.
Right.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like so, but as far as the clutch thing goes, that's another narrative. The numbers don't bore out what y'all saying, bro. Like that's all I'm saying. Well, and to come with ain't nothing to that. Like, bro, before I call LeBron not clutch, bro, right? I would need to know those numbers because I would ask you, Bruce, why didn't you ever think that LeBron was clutch?
Wait, why did I not think that he was clutch?
Yes, like what were you going off of?
So
was it you listening to Skip Bayless?
No. I do my own thinking. Because like even when I hear stuff, I go verify. I try to go verify it.
Yeah, but you didn't on that though, Bruce.
No. It's not about Skip Bayless. Remember, one of the things I said was when you get an early impression on people, then it's hard to change that. And unfortunately, like that's a human psychology thing. And so I'll admit that I fell victim to that. You know, seeing maybe early on in his career that he wasn't quite that guy that he became. And so, you know, when you see that, it's hard to get away from when you have something in your mind about people. And that's why I didn't have no problems coming on here and saying, yeah, good.
But Bruce, I can't let you get away with that, bro, Bruce.
Okay.
Because Bruce, Bruce, do you remember his first? I'm just come on, man, just follow me. Do you remember his first playoff series?
No.
It was against the Wizards.
I think he had a game winner in that one. He had one game winner, bro, and he had two, and he won two of the games with like a second or point something left. Like, so, I mean, you don't want to call it they buzzer beaters. Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is that when did he show like that he was, bro? I give you 2011, bro. I give you that. For me,
give me something else though.
No, I was about to say for me, and I always talk about this. I'm about to give him credit here. The 48 special was gigantic, right? My big ones are the 48 special, and then what he did to my Celtics in the Garden in 2012. So
he destroyed your Celtics, bro.
Yes, you've heard me admit that many times. I have no problem admitting that. I have no problem. You know,
I'm saying, bro, down 3-2, going back to Boston, like he turned them niggas into journeymen, man. Like, let's be 100, be real.
Listen, you've never heard me argue that. I always speak to that game because that game made me sick. But no, I always give him his due for that one. I always say that's the best game I've ever seen him play. Now, maybe someone else, can argue that, but for me, that's the best game I ever saw him play.
Like, I'm just saying, and then this one more thing I gotta say before I get off here, bro, because you look like the mentally weak part, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need you to conform that, bro. Like, it's no way listen, bro. It's no way you go through everything that LeBron has went through, bro, still to stand today with nothing on. I'm saying, bro, all y'all can really talk about, bro, is like, I'm saying, do we really be talking about anything, bro? I mean, we talking about the sport and all that. I mean, I'm saying to still be the dude that he is today and exceed expectations, because ain't nobody gonna tell me they seen this. Like I'm not gonna listen to that. I mean, you could tell me that, but I'm not gonna listen to it. Like, you feel me? Like, and be mentally weak, bro. Like that's just me and your definition of mentally weak are two different things.
And that's fine. Like, that's fine. But
like, maybe that's what it is.
I will never back off of that because I've seen this dude just act too soft too many times. Nah, I'm not with it. And I mean physically soft, guy.
Hey, bro, and when you be like, because I like how y'all like the group Kobe and Jordan together. Like, I mean, I like how people like like Kobe is not Jordan, bro.
No, he's not.
He's not. Like, I'm just saying, like, he replicated him in play style, and taught himself how to chew gum and shit like another man and all that. But what I'm saying is that Kobe is not Jordan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and see, that's why LeBron. If people don't even understand this, like, when y'all get on LeBron, like when y'all expect him or he should have did this, Jordan didn't do this. That's the whole reason why LeBron is in the conversation. Like, y'all don't get that. Like that's the little piece of this situation that y'all don't even understand. It ain't about coming behind Jordan trying to be exactly what Jordan was, bro. It's not about that. Like I don't think Jordan was like nobody else.
So I think my bad. I'm sorry, guy.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, and when you say stuff like shortcuts and all that, like, I want you to remember, and I want you to, like, think about this, bro, and then I'm gonna get off the line, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like Magic, players like Magic, players like Tim Duncan, players like Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you say you don't like shortcuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? They were all bro, usually when you the first pick of the draft, bro, you go to what? You go to a bottom feeding team.
Yeah.
A bad team. A team with exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
But when you talk about Kobe, Magic, and Duncan, and like, bro, they got drafted by favorable organizations that already had other like superstars that was already on the team. So when you say shortcuts, I just be wondering, nigga, why don't y'all hold the same like standard when it comes to that? Like, Kobe didn't go to a bottom feeding team, bro, and pick that team up like LeBron did. No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm saying everybody don't get drafted to teams. Well, like I'm saying, LeBron drafted to a team where he's just able to chill and able to develop nigga year by year and then come into his own. Nah, bro, they had the weight of the organization from the jump. So to me, that's a shortcut. You feel me?
I don't think you can call it a shortcut because you got
That's
drafted where
bro.
you got drafted. You didn't.
That's a shortcut, bro.
You didn't try to go there. You went where they drafted you. But I think we can agree to disagree on that, man.
Yeah, I get all that, but you have to understand too the weight that I'm saying. You can't say that you pull the same weight that I pull. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the way y'all like to count and say Kobe got 5 chips. Yeah, that's cool. Like I agree, and I give him credit for all 5 of his championships that he got. But it's a different weight, nigga, that I'm gonna give your championship than the lead dog. I don't care about the games that you came through on, bro. If I'm getting triple teamed, you damn sure right, nigga. You better get out too. Like, what are we talking about? Like that's my thing. Like, it's a different when you the lead dog, bro. And LeBron has been the lead dog 4 times. That means his teams. He's the lead dog. Teams are game planning for him. That's a difference when it comes to Kobe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Kobe can have 5 rings. He could have got a 6th ring. I would have never put him in the same category or the same situation as that I'm gonna put Jordan or LeBron, because he wasn't the lead dog on all 5 of his championships. Like, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
All right, bro.
Well, I'm gonna leave it there. Hey, man, thanks so much for the call, man. Always appreciate your passion, man. Thank you for calling.
Right,
thank you for being here with me, man. Thanks so much.
All right, bet.
Have a good night, bro.
Bet.
All right, y'all. Another great call from Young Disciple. Always love having him call in. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the show. I gotta crash, but I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. And on the way out, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Y'all have a great night, and we'll be back Sunday morning. We out. Peace.